Hi, guys, in this video, I will demonstrate how to set up multiple ports in SOAX proxy and integrate with MuLogin Anti-detect Browser to realize opening multiple profiles at the same time without being detected, which is very convenient for management and operation. Log into the SOAX proxy dashboard and go to the quick access page. There are two ways for setting multiple ports. The first way is login and password setting. Login means the user's name in the SOAX system. Password represents the geographical parameters of the proxy IP, such as connection type, country, region, city, and provider. These parameters are separated by semicolons. Here, I take the United States as the example. For server, you can select domain address or IP address. It is recommended to choose the domain address setting, as it is just more general than the IP address setting, and will automatically find the most effective server to put your traffic through. Set the number of ports according to your needs. For example, I set 2, which means that 2 independent IPs can be assigned to these 2 ports at the same time and can open 2 configuration files simultaneously. The port is set by the login and password way. The port will be 9000, 9001, etc. You can set 10, 20, or more based on your needs. Open MuLogin client. I have set 2 browser configuration files for SOAX login and password setting in advance. Choose one configuration file. Edit this configuration file. On the basic configuration page, proxy settings part, select HTTP or SOAX 5 as the proxy type. I choose SOAX 5. Input the IP address, proxy.soax.com. Copy and paste. Enter port 9000. Then input the login user and login password contents. Click Check the network to test the proxy connection status. Connected successfully. Then click Save. In the same way, set the proxy for another configuration file. Proxy type SOAX 5. Input IP address. The port will be 9001. Input the login content into the login user bar. Input the password into the login password bar. Click Check the network to test the proxy connection status. Connected successfully. Click Save. Select these 2 configuration files. Open them. Check the browser environment on the browser detection website. You can see that the browser IP and other information of the 2 configuration files are different, and the browser disguise degree is 100%, which means that the 2 browsers have unique fingerprints, and the 2 browsers are completely independent of each other. In this way, the setting is successful, and the 2 browsers can be used normally. Back to the SOAX dashboard. The second way to set multiple ports to realize opening multiple configuration files at the same time without being detected. It is the IP address setting way. Add IP address to the whitelist. Click IP whitelist. Click Check your IP. Copy and paste the IP address here. Enter a comment for a note. Then save. On the IP address setting page, click Add Filter. Select the desired country, city, etc. based on your needs. Here I take Brazil as the example. Then enter the number of ports. Click A button. The port is set by the IP address way. The port will be 10,000, 10,001, etc. You can set 10, 20, or more based on your needs. Back to MuLogin client. I have set 2 browser configuration files for SOAX IP address setting in advance. Select one configuration file. Edit it. On the basic configuration page, proxy settings part, select HTTP or SOAX 5 as the proxy type. I choose SOAX 5. Input the IP address. proxy.soax.com. Copy and paste. Enter port 10,000. For login user and login password bars, leave them blank. Click Check the network to test the proxy connection status. Connected successfully. Click Save. In the same way, set the proxy for another configuration file. Proxy type SOAX5. Input IP address. The port will be 10,001. For login user and login password, leave them blank. Click Check the network to test the proxy connection status. Connected successfully. Click Save. Select these two configuration files. Open them. Input the browser detection website to check the browser environment. You can see that the browser IP and other information of the two configuration files are different and browse disguise degree is 100%. These two browsers have unique fingerprints, and they are completely independent of each other. In this way, set successfully, and the two browsers can be used normally. Thanks for your watching. Please visit MuLogin.com for more details.